amusement park.
Oh.
I think I might know why somebody stole that horse off the carousel. They were looking for jewels that had been hidden inside it after a hotel robbery.
Hidden jewels? I love it. That's almost as good as buried treasure. But if they recovered the jewels, why is the carousel still going around by itself?
I'm not sure yet, but the detective who is in charge of investigating the robbery is helping me look into it.
Don't let George discourage you, Nancy. I, for one, think you're on the right track. You can never go wrong when jewelry is involved.
I found out that the man who may have hidden jewels in that stolen carousel horse died in prison. But his cellmate, who apparently looks a lot like Harlan Bishop, was recently released.
Harlan just started working there, right? And he doesn't like to talk about where he worked before.
How do you even know
right?
this stuff?
I think you're onto something, Detective Drew.
There was a brochure for a sports car in Ingrid's work area, the Pandora 2XS.
That is like the hottest car ever. One of the most expensive, that's for sure. She must make a ton of money.
Either that or she's about to come into a ton of money.
The engine oil thickens.
I met the security guard, Harlan Bishop. Nice guy. Except when I asked him where he worked before. He seemed kind of evasive.
Is he cute? Yes. What difference does that make? Ugly people have chips on their shoulders and are more likely to commit crimes,
I
George.
think you're sitting
I
on
read that
my
somewhere.
notes.
Either read it or saw it on Oprah.
He's from New Jersey. I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, I guess that's not surprising. But if he was evasive, we know what that means, don't we, Beth?
Suspect list.
I need you guys to do something.
Shorthand.
For me. I found some stenography notes that I'd really like to translate, only I don't know shorthand.
Say no more. We'll do some research and get right back to you. We will? I barely know how to spell stenography, let alone research it. We'll call you when we're through. We can do this, Beth. What is with all this we stuff?
I finally met the park's art director, Elliot Chen.
What
He
is
kind
this
of got
whole
off on the
we?
wrong foot, but he's real
Go
friendly
to
to
the
me
part
now.
in my
But is
notes
he
where it
too
says
friendly? That's
the music.
question. Yeah. Maybe he's trying to deflect suspicion by making nice.
That could be.
mouth
I
organ?
do get
Yeah.
the feeling he knows
But I
more
have
about the
to.
carousel than he
I'm
lets
really
on.
just gonna
Uh-oh.
talk to
Sounds
people.
like another candidate for the
Suspect list.
I almost got creamed by the roller coaster when I was on the tracks looking around, and I don't think it was an accident.
Someone tried to
It's
kill
loud
you?
and it scared the
Ouch.
daylights out
I
of me.
found one of Joy's chewed-up pencils just before it happened, but she says she doesn't know how it got there.
Just from now on, stay away from that coaster, Nan. Stick to the carousel. Man, I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
I found
I
out
love
that
roller
after Joy's
coasters.
mother
I just
died,
hate when they
she
go
was so
upside down.
distraught that she destroyed every
I
single
love
picture
them.
of her mother that her father had.
Crazy.
Yikes, that's a little
whatever.
twisted.
And they
The
get
really
so
weird
much
thing is that she'd completely blocked it out of her memory. She thought her father had destroyed all the pictures.
Sounds like she could use a good shrink. I'd leave her on your suspect list. That's for sure.
Got anything for me in the way of hints?
Yeah, call the Hardy Boys. They'd never admit it, but I don't think they're doing much these days.
Catch you guys later.
Hasta la vista.
They're
You're
barely
doing
in
great.
any more games anymore.
I know, it's sad.
I miss them.
LH.
Let's call him.
Talk to me.
Yes, hi. Is this Lance Huffington?
You betcha. Who's this?
Ew.
Well, I'm
What is
Nancy
that?
Drew. I
You betcha.
work with
Who's
Ingrid Corey.
this?
I'm kind of her unofficial assistant here at the park. She tells me everything.
Oh, yeah?
Ew.
Kind of a creeper.
Yeah, I was wondering if she'd called you yet. You know, about the results.
Yeah, she called me.
So, is everything okay?
Everything's great. Her plan worked. I'm glad she shared it with me. Life's good. At least it will be when the trial's over and the settlement's in the bank. Whoa, speaking of which, I gotta go. I'm due in court. What'd you say your name was?
Nancy.
Well, Nancy, next time you call me, you could very well be talking to a multi-millionaire. Ta-ta.
Bye.
How would you say your name? Say like Jill or something.
Or Bill Clinton with the mustache.
This is Hilda.
Helga.
Sukov.
My name is Nancy Drew. I saw the article you wrote about Rolf Kessler in the Collector's Hot Sheet magazine.
That was several months back, but go on.
Well, seeing as you're pretty much an expert on Kessler
Wait.
as well as carousels,
He sounds
I wondered
familiar.
if you could answer a question or two for me.
I'd be delighted.
That's Colin.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
Listen,
Did you by any chance hear about the horse that was stolen off the carousel at Captain's Cove Amusement Park in New Jersey? It was one of the carousels that Kessler carved.
Shh.
Yes, I did, and I thought, how odd. Because you see, I'd gotten a
does
call
sound
from
like
someone
him.
about a month prior to
It
that
is
how
him.
much I thought
Weird.
one of those horses would be worth.
Really? Do you have any idea who it was that called?
None whatsoever. He never gave me his name, nor did he say where he was calling from.
That is
The thought that I
Holland.
may have actually encouraged someone to mutilate a work of art. Oh.
How much would a horse from a Kessler carousel be worth?
Depending on its condition, whether it's an inside horse or an outside horse,
Doesn't
whether it's the
yeah,
lead
have you played
horse,
Phantom of Venice?
anywhere from
No,
80,000
sorry.
to
Oh.
well over $100,000.
Does he sound
Wow,
like
that's
a
a
guy
lot of
from that?
money.
Yes, it is. But Kessler carved horses for only 5 carousels in his lifetime. So not only is each horse exquisitely beautiful, but it's very rare, especially if it's the lead horse.
The lead horse?
The outside horse, just behind the chariot, the place where you can sit instead of ride. It's traditionally the most ornately carved horse on the carousel, hence the most valuable.
Did you hear about how the carousel at Captain's Cove is now allegedly haunted because one of the horses was stolen?
Yes, what a wonderfully romantic piece of nonsense.
Do you have any idea why someone would be going to the trouble of making the carousel turn on and off by itself?
As a matter of fact, I do. I think that someone wants publicity. Whoever stole the horse wants people to know that it's gone so that when he or she goes to sell it, there will be a whole slew of eager buyers.
But we're talking about stolen property. Are you saying people would willingly buy something they know was stolen?
We're talking about the black market, my dear. Great works of art get stolen by thieves and bought by less than scrupulous collectors all the time.
If someone did steal that horse off the carousel in order to make money off of it, what would be his or her next move? How would they go about selling it?
Well, the thief would probably get a middleman to set up a bidding war between several buyers in order to get the highest price. The internet comes in very handy in such matters.
Thanks for all the info.
Always happy to share my mental wealth.
Always happy to share my mental wealth.
That's a good phrase. I'm gonna use that from now on. Yes, I will share my mental wealth with you.
State Board of Parole, Louis Guerra's office.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, State Board of Parole, Louis Guerra's office.
Is Mr. Guerra a parole officer?
That's correct. But he's out of the office right now. Would you like to leave a message?
Yes, please. Would you have him call Nancy Drew?
Concerning?
Harlan Bishop. I believe he's a client of Mr. Guerra's.
Is Harlan up to something he shouldn't be?
I didn't say that, but when was he paroled? Do you know?
You're going to have to wait and ask Mr. Guerra that question. What was the name?
Nancy Drew. My number is 523-555-4399. That's my cell phone. He can call me anytime.
I'll let him know.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see.
Person number 3, do you want some?
I would like some.
Okay,
I like
here you go.
popcorn.
Thanks for putting it in front of my face.
Sorry, person
I'm not sure if
number
it. I'm not sure if it went on the video. I'm not sure.
No, I didn't.
Twilight Woods. I like this scent of lotion. Makes sense.
No, it just smelled
Hello?
good.
Hi,
okay.
it's Paula. Just thought I'd check in, see how you're doing.
Actually, I'm kind of glad you called.
Why? What's going on?
I'm afraid I've discovered something kind of disturbing about Harlan.
What, that he's an ex-con? I know.
How long have you known?
It was the first thing out of his mouth when he applied for the job. He
Don't
said
put
being
too
an
much, otherwise
outstanding
it'll smell
security
bad.
guard would prove to everyone once and for all that he's gone straight.
I also found out that
Straight?
he used a security camera to get the code to Ingrid's work area.
As in not
And
a
he fits the
criminal?
description of
Okay.
the jewel thief's cellmate that Detective
I love
Harris
gay
gave
people
me.
though.
Oh, now that's disturbing. But I'm still going to give
They're
Harlan the benefit of
awesome.
the doubt until I have good reason not to.
They're awesome to have
I
as a
appreciate
best
your
friend.
bringing this
Don't
to
you
my
agree?
attention, though.
All right. Goodbye,
about-
Paula.
Wait, you said yeah?
Yeah.
I really do need to
Oh.
get this work done.
But that wasn't too much.
Right. Sorry.
Person number 3, would you like to
Miles.
try some?
No, I'm
Twilight
good.
Woods. Yes or no?
But I thought we were. I
Okay.
I think we're supposed to just go back to the hotel.
Why is this place obsessed with seahorses?
I don't know.
There are like seahorses everywhere. The guy was drawing them and painting them, sculptures of them.
Poor Toto.
Togo.